All right, guys. So here go a quick rant because I seen where this was coming months ago. I told you guys when in my other video, the do it yourself video, and I told you guys exactly where this was going, and you can see it now. It's a circus. It's a circus out there. So all that do it yourself beacon madness. Okay, now people that don't know me or that seen this video for the first time, then you probably might not have a clue of what I'm talking about, and this is all foreign to you. But anybody that's been following what's been going on in this industry, in this space, and even just my videos, then you know exactly what's going on. And I told you guys that, it was going to be 3 to 6 months from the time that Royalty first introduced this beacon technology to the masses. Okay, that they didn't invent it, but they did. But they definitely awoken, everyone to it. People was not previous to this space. All of a sudden, everyone's an expert now. Everyone can tell you how to do your own beacons. Everyone can tell you how to, everyone has a platform coming out. So all I wanted to say is this, okay? I don't mind anyone doing their own thing because that's business, and you should be trying to elevate, and you should be trying to find a way to do things better than what the next person did, so forth and so on. I don't have a problem with that at all. I mean, I even do it myself because, again, that's business. But you know what's not business? It's not proper business etiquette when you have to bash one company in order to for your company to grow. You don't see Coke bashing Pepsi to sell more Cokes. You don't see Burger King bashing McDonald's to sell more to sell more Whoppers. That's what you don't see. But in this space, it seems like every single person that comes out with their own technology, they have to just go and put Royalty into the mix every single time. Oh, why is this better than Royalty? Why is this one worse than that? Okay, no problem. Even if that's the case, do that. But if every single video you put out has it starts off with that, if every single video you put out is undermining the other another company, then what does that really say about your company? Because if your company's all that, then your company should speak for itself. I don't have to bash another marketer for people to join me, because my marketing speaks for itself. What I'm bringing to the table speaks for itself. So I don't have to bash anybody else to do it. Even if you look at the company, even if you look at my video when I was saying Royalty versus a Serbia, if you notice, it was an unbiased comparison. I didn't just keep going in on a Serbia and Serbia, Serbia. And after that, you notice there was never ever another a video up about a Serbia. Okay, I didn't have to every single day talk about a Serbia in order for people to come to Royalty, because that's whack. Okay, that's whack. And when you do that, you show your true colors. Also, show some loyalty. Let's be honest. How many people, how many beacons was you seeing running around before Royalty? No one even really knew about beacons like that. You know what I'm saying? So if people wasn't in this space already, and then all of a sudden somebody introduce you to this, then show some loyalty. If I do my own thing, I'm not going to talk mess about the person that taught me. That's like the student, turning on the teacher that taught them their trade, and then you get in this trade, you find a better way to do it, maybe, or you find a innovative way to do what the teacher taught you. So now you start talking down on the teacher. If it wasn't for that teacher, you wouldn't even be in this trade. So why don't y'all start having some loyalty to that? If it was for Royalty, you wouldn't even be in this space. You know what I mean? But because they introduced you to the space, now you're going to go out your way to undermine them and talk crap about them and take them down. And like I said, I got the biggest following out of anybody in this space. Documentation beats conversation. So you can look at the numbers. And I stay quiet, throughout this whole thing. I'm watching people put up videos that barely even get 10 views and 3 or 4 or 5 comments, and I'm sitting there just falling back and not even speaking on it. And I could have been said something and shut all these people down. I could have been put up videos that counteract every single video they put up and have a bigger following, follow what I'm doing. But it's not about that. Let people make their own choices. Put the news out there, put the information out there, and after that, let them decide what they want to do with themselves. Everybody don't want the do-it-yourself model. Like I said, it's a lot better. Well, I won't say better, because for some it won't be. It won't be better, but it's a lot easier to leverage 1% of 100 people's efforts than to leverage 100% of my own. So yeah, I can go door to door to door to door selling beacons and go in business to business to business selling beacons. But how long would it take? Right now, I make $11,000 a month. Okay, how long would it take for me to get to a $11,000 a month bracket? And I did this in 2 months. So yeah, 2 or 3 months I did this. So you think in 2 or 3 months I'd be going business to business to business and secure $11,000 a month income? It don't mean that I can't sell my own beacons. It don't mean I can't program my own. But why do I want to? I have my own beacons that I program myself too. But I'm still not stupid enough to give up my residual income, because residual income is coming in every month like clockwork. Whereas me going door to door isn't. I got to keep finding new customers. Also, if you're paying attention to everybody in this do-it-yourself space, not one of them is making money right now. And if they is, tell them documentation beats conversation. You show me one person right now that's doing it themselves making more than affiliates and royalty right now. Now shut up. Right now, show me one. It might be one person, and that's because that person's selling you PDFs on how you can do it yourself, and that's about it. But everyone else that's actually buying platforms, okay, let's think about that for a second. Let's break down a little platform. Okay, all of a sudden, everybody got these platforms popping up, all by the same person, all by the same company. Okay, and they all look the same. They all look exactly the same. Got the same. They got the same front. They got the same logos, images. Got the same everything. It's just a white label cookie cutter site, and they sell it to you for $3,000. So everyone that got $3,000 can now boom be an expert in this space and have a platform. But guess what? Those people are struggling as well. How do you know? Because look at what they're putting up on their YouTube channels. If they was doing well, they wouldn't have to talk about royalty. They wouldn't have to keep on putting up videos trying to do a comparison side by side version of royalty and this. And all the while this is happening, we see royalty doing going up. You remember 3, 4, 5 months before this, all you kept hearing about down with royalty. They're not working. They're about to go down. Affiliates are not being paid. They're about to go down. They're lying about Google. It's about going down. And guess what? Royalty just walking around with blinders on, staying focused as you should. That's what you should do in business. They walk around with blinders on. They're not even paying these people no mind. They're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And while they're doing that, they're elevating. They're elevating. Now they just they did an acquisition on another company. Now they just merged. So now we got apps. Where same people you're bashing. Is giving away matching dollar for dollar up to $1,000 per person per affiliate. To give to Hurricane Harvey. What are these people doing? Okay, what are these people doing? See, and that's the other thing. If you're gonna talk down another, if you're gonna do your own thing, do your own thing. But don't talk down another company because you gotta keep in mind that other people in that company and they rely on that company to make money and to feed their family. So when you're sitting there bashing that company, you're sitting there trying to take them down. You're not just taking down royalty. You're taking down a whole bunch of families. You're taking down a whole bunch of people that are trying to feed their families. Okay, and while you're doing that, are you going to supplement that income? Are you going to put that money back? How much money have you donated to the hurricane relief? How much money have you donated? How are you matching dollar for dollar? But you'd be quick to tell somebody to leave royalty, right? When royalty's doing these positive things. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, man, hey guys, don't get caught up in the hype. I could easily have my own platform too. Like I said, I got more than enough money to pay $3,000 and go get me one of those cookie cutter platforms. You know what I mean? But I look at the bigger picture. Like I said, all these people are just going to be in a saturated space in about another month, 2, 3 months. They're all going to be in some saturated space, all competing with each other with the same exact platform, same exact pricing. Maybe some things change here and there, but for the most part, it's the same structure. And that's if these people gonna keep pushing the do your own thing, have your own, then it should look like your own thing. It shouldn't be all looking like a cookie cutter system to the point that even the graphics all look the same. All the boxes look the same. Everything looks exactly the same. If a person sees your site and they see the other site, they know exactly from at first glance that the same developer made it. So I shouldn't be able to look at your site and know that the same developer made your site. When I made my site, it wasn't for the masses. It was for my team. So I admittedly used a white label solution because that's all I needed. Because it wasn't for the masses. But if I'm going to use this as a business, I'm not paying no $3,000. To have a site that looks exactly like my neighbor's site and then my neighbor's site over here and act like I'm really doing something in this space. You're not doing anything in this space. You're not doing anything in space. All you're doing is confusing the people and dividing the community. But if that's the case and that's what you want to do, that's your choice. But what you don't need to do is bash another company in order to do that. That's what you don't need to do. And that's where you make yourself look bad because that's what all of you guys are doing. All of you guys doing from the person that developed the platform all the way down to the people selling it, to the people promoting everything. But the one thing that I can say that nobody in this space is making money like that other than the developers. Okay? Other than developers and people pushing this. But that's it. But there ain't nobody selling them beacons and making no money like that. And let's even get into that space. That the people that's developing this software and all that, yeah, they might have been around for years and all that, but let's keep it real. Prior to royalty coming out, y'all wasn't making money selling that platform like that. I might have sold one here, you might have sold one there, but you wasn't just selling them out the door like this. Now, this company comes up, they educate the masses, they let people know that how they can make money and capitalize off of beacons, and what happens? Your sales go to the roof. Your sales go to the roof. Let's be honest. You didn't just have people just shelling out $3,000 at a while buying these platforms from you. So now that they are, again, why wouldn't you show some loyalty? I'd be like, you know what? I thank Royalty, because if it wasn't for Royalty, these people wouldn't even know who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm thanking Royalty right now, because they wouldn't even know about my company. They wouldn't even know where I'm not gonna give the company no hype, because like I said, I can give just one word for me talking. It'll be better than all them videos that y'all been putting up. So it would go to the roof. You know what I mean? Your business went to the roof. You went from here to here overnight, to the point that you're just getting $3,000 a day, you know what I mean, from these platforms at a whop. Why would you even bash the company? I'll be thanking Royalty. Thank you. Thank you for educating these people. But instead, everybody just want to keep on putting out videos about, you know what? If that's what y'all keep doing, 'cause I'm the #1 affiliate. I keep, honestly, so that's what y'all keep doing, I'll just keep putting out videos then. I'll put out videos counteracting those videos. You know what I mean? I'll put out my own videos. And guess what? My following is a lot bigger than everybody, every single one of those videos I've seen being put up. Every single one. You know what I mean? But it's getting old now, because like I said, if you're going to do your own thing, then do your own thing. You don't have to bash another company in order to do your thing. It's many different ways, you know what I mean, many different routes to get to the same destination. So let people pick their route. You know, just because the person goes right, you don't have to keep talking about, oh, you should have went left, you should have went left, you look stupid over there going right, this way you should have went left. All day, every day, talk about why they should have went left. It's old, it's over. They already went right. You know what I mean? Let them go about their business. And if you're going to give people a better solution, then you should give them a better solution. Show them that they're making money, because the difference in what you're offering them, we're offering them, we already showed that we're making money over here. We already showed that this business model works. You know what I mean? Proof's in the pudding. People making money, even at the other company, that I don't promote no more. Both companies are still making money. But how many people make money with these platforms? Because everybody ain't even meant to be in business for themselves. Just because you can do something don't mean you always should. So because you could do this yourself means you should be doing it yourself? Not necessarily. So a lot of you people is just cutting your nose off to spite your face, because I'm watching you guys. I'm watching you. See, when it was just a week, when it was just a month, you had a little bit more leg to stand up, because it was like, watch what's coming, watch what's coming. Okay, I've been watching. It's like 4 or 5 months now. You have nothing. You know what I mean? It's 4 or 5 months. And them 4 or 5 months that you wasted, I made 7 grand, 8 grand, 11 grand, 15 grand. About to make another 11, and it's going to be more than 11, because I never just settle for exactly what I get. So I'm about to make another 13, 14, 15 grand. All the while, you'll still be convincing people to leave their business or stop what they're doing or follow you. Okay, well, you're going to have people follow you, then send them to the promised land. They should be making money with you. They shouldn't just be a bunch of hype. They shouldn't just be buying platforms from you, and then after that, they just stuck. That's my rant. Like I said, had to be said, because again, though, and it's going to get worse. You think I'm playing? It's going to get worse. Everybody and their mama, you're going to see, going to be in the space in about another month. And you're going to be seeing platform at the platform at the platform at the platform. You know what I mean? This beacon, and this proximity, that, and that. And like I said, business is business. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? Like that's this is the nature of business. iPhone came out, and then Android came and snatched up that 60-80% of that market. You know what I mean? What can you do? But Android don't talk mess about Apple to do that. Android ain't putting up videos every single day talking about iPhones and why Android is better. That's the difference. Take note.